Hello, hello, hello. Hello from hot Phuket. I'm Bill Vasilis from VNZ Success Team, as you know. And we have today a super guest. You haven't ever seen him before with us. I will not reveal his name still because he will be the secret guest star of our meeting. But we want to tell you that we are really excited because we recently came back from a 5 days trip in Kuala Lumpur. The guys here know about it. And I mean, it was amazing. It was one of a lifetime experience because it's the kind of lifestyle you can have when you choose to be a part of this market, this industry. If you choose to work on the internet with anyone that you want to work with, and you choose to have one of the best systems there, this is the lifestyle experiences that you can live. For example, we had the opportunity, me and Jason, we participated and we watched live one of the best Formula One Grand Prix of the world, of the calendar. So if you are like me, a piston head, and you like speed and rubbers and tires and all that stuff, for me it was like, having sex or something like this. So the guys here, if you're a man and you're watching this, you should probably understand what I'm talking about. So it was not easy. You have to understand that it's not easy. You have to go through many struggles. You have to work hard. You have to work your ass out, not work hard. But if you do this, there is only one. There is only one path, only one route, and this is success. If you stay in the game a lot, there is only success for you. And the only thing that remains for you to do is to take this action, to take action and make this decision to start for you, for your family, for your lifestyle, for whatever your reason is. So I want to pass to Jason. He can tell you some things more about our trip and some news, and then we can go on and introduce the rest of the people. So Jason, tell us a little bit.
Hi from me as well. I want to add some things to what Vasily said about being able to travel. Um, you know, you can meet a lot of people who travel a lot because of work, but they're never really happy about it because most of the time they did not choose where to go, and it wasn't like it wasn't their choice, so they were obligated to go. For us, this is not something that we're obligated to do. We like choose to go to see the Formula One Grand Prix. It was our choice. We wanted to do it. It was, it's if you've never been, it's a really amazing, incredible experience. It's totally different just watching the Grand Prix from the TV and being live there and living, the whole 3 days of all the tests, the qualifying races and the race on the last day. Um, but to do all this, you must you must have like a job, work to give you the freedom. Which from what goes around the world. I mean, what's default thing in the world is when you have a job, you cannot travel where you want. You cannot choose what you're gonna do. Even though me and Vasily were traveling Kuala Lumpur, visiting this amazing city. This city is like from the future. Literally, the roads, the structures, the skyscrapers, the malls, the transportation, everything was incredible. And we were able to do this. We were able to visit this country, do everything, and still we were making money online. We were able to work from there, if you want to call it work. And we have been able to do this because we choose this profession called internet marketing. And although internet marketing is a really wide thing, we've chosen a three-step system that we use, that everybody in this panel uses to make money and live the life they want to live, or they're going to accomplish their goals sooner or faster. It's just a matter of time. It's always that. I'll pass it back on to you, Vasilis, if you want to add something on that.
Yeah, I want to add the only thing I want to add is that when I went to this city, I mean, it was like watching New York inside a jungle, built in a
Yeah.
jungle. I mean, I couldn't even understand how can so many skyscrapers be surrounded by huge plants and trees like in a jungle, and flying over our heads were like monorails and trains and huge plasma screens all over the walls. I mean, it was like living in a movie, and we couldn't do all that stuff like 7 months before. We didn't even imagine all that stuff. And right now we're living things that our family, our parents, our friends are only dreaming about. So this is something that you can do by following this simple three-step income formula that we all here use. And it's like really simple. You just have to follow these things, but you have to work. This is a real
Vasily,
business, and if you
I want to
work, you
add,
can do it.
I want to add something on that. Many people think it's all about the money. It's not about the money, it's about the freedom. You know, many of you can be working at a job right now and making a lot of money, but if you want to like, you know, decide on like Tuesday, I want to go away for 7 days and go to a specific country, you can't. You can't just get up and leave, you know? Even though you're making a ton of money, you can maybe leave 10, 15 days a year. We can choose to live in a different city and go to a different country every week. That's the kind of freedom we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what Jason saying. I agree because you can take your money to your bank and withdraw wherever you want, in any place of the world, and just travel and work and shoot videos like we did. If you saw in our Facebook fan page, from Petronas Twin Towers, shoot a video, 2 minutes, upload it, and people can come to you and ask you how you're doing this, and you're very simple. So I don't want to keep this long. I want to introduce the rest of the people. I'll go to Panos. You know Panos already. He's one of the best guys out there. He's doing very good progress.
Hello, guys.
So Panos, tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, sure. Hello from me, guys, also. I agree 100% with what Vasilis and Jason said, and I personally do what I do with internet marketing because of the freedom it can provide us with what I like to say the ultimate freedom. And very important is to emphasize in every one of us can actually achieve whatever he wants to achieve and can do whatever he wants to do. What I mean, there are people like Vasilis and Jason, for example, who have a dream to live in an exotic island and to travel the world. That's great. That's something a lot of people want, but not all the people. If someone wants to, you know, to not to travel and to buy, you know, 5 expensive cars, uh, internet marketing can help him do this. What I want to say is what we can do is whatever we want to do. You don't have to travel the world, or because you know in our team we are promoting a lot of these things. It's great, but the important thing is that internet marketing and what we do and what we want to help you do is to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Not especially some specific things, but in general, whatever. To give you what you want to have. That's for sure. So, Vasilis, I'm going to pass to you. If you want to add something
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's great because Panos, what he says is really to the point, straight to the point, because it's exactly as you said. This market, this kind of lifestyle, and if you can say it, work, it's about anything you want. Some people might have a family and they want to provide some, and they want to have some extra time for their family, for their children, for their, you know, to meet their grandfather, grandmother, or whatever. Some people might want to create an extra income to pay their mortgage. Some people might want to buy a new car, or want to move to another country, or whatever you might want. You can create this lifestyle, this income, whatever you might want, whatever is your dream. You just have to make this decision. It's really simple. You make this decision and follow this three-step simple income formula that we all here use and have these amazing results. So I'm going to pass to Harry. Harry, are you there?
Bro.
Okay.
Sorry.
Give us a show now. I want to see your face smiling.
Now, did you ask me something? Sorry, I wasn't on the computer.
Yeah, I told to the people that I love your blurry effect, and that you're always adding a special touch to our hangouts because your experience is really valuable.
Thanks, brother. Now, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to present my selfie?
Yeah, I want you to also make a self suit and whatever you want. Just don't make us a striptease. Many people don't want to see this.
Okay. I'm just gonna show you some ass. Oh, just kidding. So, okay. Hi from me from Greece here. I'm Harry, and I'm a fitness freak / bodybuilding freak, and my traditional job and my great love is personal training. I like to help people achieve their goals. I've been doing online marketing from 2002, I believe. I love, as the guys before me said, were saying, I love the freedom. Of course, I began, being an entrepreneur for cars and for mansions and all the bullshit like that. Because when you're 22 years old or 23 years old, you like to chase always what's blinking and all the glamour and glitter. But as you grow wiser, not older, because age is just a number always. You seek freedom first. Of course, I wouldn't mind having 2 or 3 Ferraris outside, as long as it didn't cost me my relationships with people, my freedom, because many people have Ferraris, but they have 2 or 3 goons hanging out with them because they're afraid of someone shooting them right between the eyes because of all the people they fucked throughout the years to make that kind of money. So that's not my my idea of freedom. So for me right now, freedom is simplicity. All the other things, the mansions, the cars, the boats, the planes, the golden toilet papers and stuff like that should be a result, a product of what you're doing, and not of how many people you fucked along the way. It should be a product of how many people you actually helped along the way to get what they want. My favorite quote from since I was 25 was Zig Ziglar's quote. If you want, you will have what you want in life if you help enough people to get what they want. So that way you're building the relationship that's gonna last a lifetime until until the end of your movie, if you know what I mean. So to me, the message to whatever you do is be simple. Do simple things and go after simple things. Cherish simple moments like a good sunset, spending time with your kid and your spouse. Moments that actually matter, because when you die, Ferraris and Porsches and mansions will be just fine. And all this, don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-materialist or some bullshit like that, but all these things, when you die, because we're all going to die, will not matter anymore. What will matter at your last moments is how much you lived, how much you loved, and how much you offered. How much you mattered to the people that loved you, or people that had a relationship with you, and people that you could influence. So my message for today is, go after simple things that they offer the most freedom. So Bill,
yeah,
it's all on you, buddy.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, Harry. Thank you very much for coming and stay here with us and participating in each and every hangout. And I want to keep the word simple and add that this is the same thing that we're using, a simple three-step income formula. It's like this, like Harry said, simple. You do three things and you can do this. You just have to decide. So I'm going to pass to our secret guest star. He's a guy that in between, I think, 8 or 9 months, he's a really good friend of ours in Greece, and in 8 or 9 months, he managed to stop his job and create an income online only from this kind of business. And I want to congratulate him for first time on air because he worked very hard, and he's a real example to all of us here and to the people that they're watching because he did it from Greece. So if a Greek guy can do this, you have no excuse. I don't accept any of your excuses. I don't care what you want to say for excuse. So Nick, tell us
it's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Nick Germanakos. I'm living in Greece, as you already noticed, and I would like to mention one thing. Me and Vasilis were met before too many years and became friends because of a single vision we had in the, I'm sorry, it's my phone. We have in common, and that was we wanted to live free. We wanted to live an alternative life. That was when we were in college. Do you remember, Bill?
Of course.
It was just a simple question. I put it to one of our teachers there. And me and Bill were the only people in this class who had that vision. We wanted to live a different life. We wanted to live as we deserve to live our lives. Now, personally, I found myself working hard exactly before I even became 15 years old. Vasilis knows it really good that especially in college I was working from early evening up to the next day until the morning, and right after I was going to college to graduate, because I was told that if I graduate college I will be able to live my life, to find a great job.
Yeah.
But that's the catch here, my friends. That's exactly the catch here. Both me and Vasilis we graduated as automation engineers. Automation engineering is a wonderful industry. Let me put it that way. I will try not to damage your ears. So, automation engineering includes visions. All the engineers, exactly like me and Bill, are visionaries. You can't build a system or control a system if you can't catch the vision on how to do it. So, based on what I've said already, sorry, me and Vasilis, our friendship became even stronger when we met each other, and through the past years, we were trying both to end up with that kind of life. Vasilis, fortunately, managed to leave Greece. He had a dream of living to exotic places, and that's the main reason he's now at Phuket, Thailand. I am, you could say I'm trapped here in Greece, but I'm trapped because of many situations. And the reason I'm going my story right there is because I want to share some things with you, if you permit me to do it. The reason I started with Empower Network and my online activity was simple. During the last years of my life, I was working and I was after the carrot on a monthly basis. There are many situations here in Greece which are forcing people to miss the point, to miss the main point of living your life. Personally, I was shocked when I heard my girlfriend saying me one day that during the last years I wasn't the person she met when we met each other. Because of that situation and the whole society rules I needed to go after, I lost my smile, my friends. I lost my smile. And many people who know me know that the base characteristic of me, personally, is smiling. Because I like to smile. I like to share emotions with others. Now, my main point here is that I had to listen to my girlfriend because she's a really interesting person, but it is also an important person to me. Practically, I was forced by her to think what I should think if I wanted to end up with the life I was after through what society wanted me to do if I wanted to end up having such a life. But, as I told you already, that's the catch here. Because by working and going after the carrot, like I'm used to say, you are missing your life because you are always after something you can't get through a normal job. Because I was working as a salesman, and especially my 4 last years, I was working as a sales manager. I was working from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. In many cases. And when I was coming back home, I had not no time. I had no mood even to talk with my girlfriend. I was missing life here. While I was keeping this job, I was able in first place to keep this job because, as you already know, Greece is in an economic crisis and things here are becoming even more rough day after day. I was able to keep that job in first place because I was aiming on providing value to my customers. This was the main reason I was able to keep myself alive on this market. But, as I told you already, I was missing the point through this situation, and I took the decision to transfer that attitude and all of my experience where I would be able to apply what I know, help also others do the same, and also live my life, which is the most important thing in everyone's mind, in everyone's life. I don't know if you are following me on that. I'm thinking I'm talking alone here. Are you with me, my friends? Is there anything you need to add on what I'm saying already?
We're with you, bro.
Yeah. Keep doing this.
What happened now? The last 6 months before I started to work with Empower Network, and the reason I started with Empower Network in first place was the vision. As you can see here, I already told you that me and Bill became friends because of a vision. Visions are the key principle under which important decisions and situations are becoming, help me Bill with the word, I'm missing the word, are becoming true.
Say? Becoming important, you can realize the vision.
Are becoming real.
Yeah.
Okay. Empower has a really different guideline compared to other companies out there. In Empower, you are truly free to model your work, set your own goals, and go after them. You are not forced to do anything at all. You are taught, you are being taught, you are being taught, how is the right grammar here, Bill?
You are taught.
You are taught to work under specific guidelines and go after your goal and become successful, knowing how to work and model your work. You are not forced to do things. You are not forced to do anything at all. That was something I liked it a lot before I take the decision to start with Empower Network. The main reason is because I am a free spirit. I don't want to have others tell me what to do. And as you have already noticed, that this was the main reason I gave up my job as a sales manager. Money was good as a sales manager, but I wasn't free. Empower Network helped me to find the common ground I was seeking for and be free, act like a free man, and also help others focus on what's important. I am used to say in many cases to my members that the right thing to do is to focus on where you want to go. It is like riding a bike. I don't know if you are riders out there. Personally, I love bikes. As you can see also, as you will see also later on my pic, I'm in a pic with
Gotcha.
I've lost you.
Yeah,
Nick,
me
are
too.
you there?
Did he freeze?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
offline.
back. He's back. He's back.
Okay.
Okay. I see
I'm
you two
back. I'm
times
back.
now.
You
You
see
Now
have
the
a
we
two times.
see,
brother.
see you
I was
like
talking.
a double.
I was talking about my pic before, so that's
Okay,
a
yeah,
gift from
exactly.
that's a gift from Google Plus.
I love it.
They might be watching our hangout also. That's a proof
They
right
always
here.
do,
As
and
you
they're
can see,
recording this too.
as you can see on that pic, it's not been placed there by luck. Riding has a specific rule. You are going where you are focusing on. And that's really important for you to understand. As you can see, my photo left us. When you are riding a bike, everything you have to do, if you want to keep yourself on track and end up where you want to end up, is to look exactly, focus on where you want to end up. Many people do the exact opposite thing. They focus on the problem or the struggle they are going through. And that's the catch again. If I was focusing on the struggles I had and not on where I wanted to end up as a free man, I would be in this job until now. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to talk with you. I wouldn't be able to have an income. I won't say my income here because I don't like disclaimers. I hate to put disclaimers in my speech. But I did end up with an income, especially right after I gave up my job. 3 months, especially right after I gave up my job, I managed, because I nailed what I did online, what I do online, to come over with the income I had with my job. So basically, everything is an idea right here. I thought, I was thinking that it was impossible for me to end up fast with an income like the one I had. But it's not impossible. Everything has a magic recipe. And through Empower Network, you will realize that things are more simple than complicated, as many people try to presentate internet marketing, blogging, and everything that has to do with online activity as a complex thing. It's not complex. It's really simple as long as you will manage, as long as you will invest on realizing what's your options, what you should go after, what you need to focus on, as I told you already, if you want to end up successful. And right after you do invest on taking answers, you will notice that everything becomes simple. Everything becomes simple because now you're able to choose from your options and model your work to end up, by working daily, of course, as long as you will be building your business here, your online business. By applying simple things, simple routines, you are able to end up with your preferred goal. All you need to do is to set a goal and go after it. But you need to know how to analyze this goal into smaller goals, because any great goal, every great goal, is a result, is a άθροισμα. May I have some help here with the word?
Yeah, sum. It's a sum.
It's a sum of plenty of smaller goals. Make sense? I think it makes sense. But
Yeah.
I will pass my storytelling, because I was misleaded a little. I said many things to another person, because we will have time to talk about some things like that at the end of this hangout. So, Bill, if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I was really amazed to hear your story for the first time, and the viewers should be really, really excited because your story is real. As Nico said, we were met when we were in college, I think like 90 years old, and we were both working in 2 or 3 jobs during a week. I mean, I remember also myself, as Nick said, I had to finish my shift when I was working as a cook in a fast food restaurant, griller, how do you say this? And I had to finish from there after a 10-hour shift at 3 o'clock, 3 a.m., go to my house, take a shower, get my things, make up my bag, and then I had to drive for 1 hour to go to my college, the same college with Nick, and I had to participate 8 a.m. in the morning, 8 a.m. to a classroom. So think of this for a moment as a daily routine. So we all been through very nasty and bad situations, but we had the common vision, and this is what keeps you alive and keeps you fighting. This is what you should keep and follow whatever you do. You just go, take action, and get your feedback. If your action took you one step closer to your goal, your end goal, you are doing something correct. If your action took you far further than your goal, you have to readjust, take your feedback, and readjust your course. It's like driving on a night with a car. You want to go from, let's say, you want to go from Phuket, you want to drive to Bangkok, and it's a night. You can't see 1,000 kilometers away your target. You know you want to go there, but you can only see like 70 or 80 meters in front of you because of the lights of the car. So you keep going and driving, and you're covering small steps, small distances until you reach to your end destination. This is what Nick was describing, and he was really good at it. So if no one has to add something, I want to pass to Jason, because today we have something really amazing that it's not gonna be public for a lot of time, because we plan on keeping this private for our team because it has really good results, and we're getting a lot of leads, like 300 or 400 leads per month with this tactic, and very good quality of leads. So we're doing some advanced YouTube SEO stuff, and we're gonna keep this private to our team. So only the people that will be a part of our team, like these guys here, will take this contact for free. So Jason will tell you the part 2 of our YouTube SEO techniques, and you can go and model this, but be quick because this video will be done in 1 or 2 days and you won't have access to it. So Jason, go ahead, dude.
Okay, so I want to show you guys the second part of the YouTube SEO. I want to show you. Let me share my screen. Okay, so can you all see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Like I said in my first video, I want to keep things very simple. As you can see, this is one of our videos that we have. As you can see, that's me, right? On the previous video, I covered about what to do in the About section and lots of other things, tips on how you, like simple things that people do not do, but they're very effective for Google. Today I want to present, I think it's, yeah, 2 more tricks. Well, not tricks. Well, call them whatever you want. Many people know about annotation.
Tips. That was tips.
Yeah, if you want to call them tips. Okay. Well, last time I talked about what to do in the info and settings, right? About what to put in your description, your title, in your tags, all that kind of stuff. One thing I didn't cover, which I'm going to cover right now, is something very simple but very effective for Google, for YouTube. It's something called annotations. Usually people use annotations to like put a simple note inside the video, explain something that they didn't say in the video or something like that. Well, we're going to use it here for SEO benefits. As you can see my screen, I have gone to edit mode of one of my videos, and I've gone to the, you see here, this info and settings, enhancements, audio, annotations, and I've clicked annotations. Um, as you can see right here, there's a timeline. What we want to do is we want to create one or like two or three annotations in the timeline of our video. We want to use the sandwich method again. We want to try and have our keyword at the beginning of our video and at the end of our video, which I've done exactly here. If you guys want, you can have it a third time in the middle. We do this to make the video even more relevant for the Google, the YouTube algorithm to understand what our videos are about. Exactly as we did with our description, we're doing the same with our annotation. So we're given a little bit more info towards Google. We don't want to over-optimize. We don't want to like destroy it, you know. We just want to give a little bit info. I've tested this with annotations. I mean, an exact same video with and without annotations, and the video with annotation had ranked 2 spots over the one without the annotation. So clearly it works. As you can see here, this video is about search and optimization how to, right? I've used this exact keyword because I wanted to test it out. I have one annotation here at the exact, as you can see, I'm making it bigger now. When you make it bigger and smaller, is how many seconds the annotation is going to show in your video. I only want it for SEO benefits, so I keep it like to minimum, like less than a second. I have one there and I have one at the end. So as you can see here, I have thank you for what's in search engine optimization how to. I don't have it exact. I have it like kind of long tail. And here above you can fix it, how it's going to display in the video. This is pretty simple, but you know, nobody really does it. To just add an annotation, you click here, add annotation, click note. Let me first, I think you should better, like, you know, take the timeline, go to the middle, add an annotation, add a note, write something like new annotation, and then you want to click save. It's already saved, and then you want to click publish. This is just something very, very simple, guys. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Don't try and think around this. You only have to do these two, three things. You know, please don't try and think about LSIs and all that kind of stuff. Just be as natural as possible. Put 2, 3 annotations in the beginning, middle, and the end. That's it. This will give you an SEO boost. Also, if your video is towards your blog, your website, you can also link an annotation. There's a small button here called link. This is a little bit more complicated. It has no SEO value. It has like a CTA value, cost to action value. By that I mean that if you had an annotation, let's say, for example, we go here, right? We click this, we make it, have this annotation, we make it like a click here, we take our annotation, we have it here, right? Let's say we make it big. So let's say we had this here. If we clicked on the link, we could put an external link. As you can see, video, playlist, channel, Google Plus profile. We could put a link to any of these things. We could send to another video, we could send to our playlist, to our channel, to our Google Plus profile, Google Plus page, to your guys' Google Plus fan page. Or you could send to an external website, but to send to an external website, it's a bit more complicated. You have to first verify through through YouTube settings that it is your website. Well, you have to read the terms of service about linking to external websites, because YouTube does not approve of all, especially if it's a landing page or all that kind of stuff. That's it for annotations. Now, let me give you another, as you can see here, enable your account for external annotations. We don't personally use it on this specific account for the reasons that we prefer to send people to our landing page. So if we did use that, YouTube does not approve a landing page. It approves a blog page, a blog style website, a normal web page. So we've chosen a different marketing method. The second tip for this video, which is really simple but very important, is you can easily make YouTube get more backlinks and make your video more relevant towards what it is. For example, I found a video with what's his name? Yeah, Rand Fiskin. Look at this guy. He's wearing the same shirt as me right now. I just noticed it. He's from SEO Muzz. Yeah. It's funny. Anyway, for example, my video here, what is it? It's search engine optimization how to, okay? If I want to like get some good easy backlinks and make YouTube really make YouTube understand about what my videos are talking about, but really fast and easy, the simplest thing that people don't do is, for example, it's about search engine optimization how to. So let me find a video about search engine. As you can see, results come up here. Mr. Matt, we love you, yeah. And then we have, for example, the best 10 search engines of 2013. What you can do, yeah, I'll get in that. Okay, Google, yeah. I think you make enough. You can go to like comments down here, and you could type like my opinion. I haven't watched this video. I'm just doing a comment for you guys just to see your opinion is. So I will click post, right? What this does is it creates a comment down here. But what happens is this video, as you saw, ranked number 2 for the word search engine. Let me go back. To rank number 2 for the word search engine means that YouTube considers this video really important, really relative, and really good. So when I make a comment on this video, Google, YouTube automatically gives me a backlink. If I click on my name, sorry, you didn't see that. This is the account that I use, VZ Success Team. If I click on it, right, it goes back to our channel, to our YouTube channel. I want to make it as simple as possible. What this does is it gives power to the whole of your channel. So Google starts connecting the dots. So you made a comment on a search engine video that YouTube already considered important. So the robot, the crawler, the spider, whatever you want to call it, of YouTube goes and clicks this, it goes this. So it passes some power from this video towards your channel. It passed some power which was relevant to search engine. So although it'll pass some power to all the videos, if it sees a video like here, right, we have all our videos, I'll have to search through them a little bit more and all that, more. If it finds a video that's relevant to the previous video, like the search engine optimization how-to, this one here, it will give it a small boost, you know. It'll make its algorithm understand that this video is slightly more important. If you go out and make a ton of comments on like all of these videos, on 50, 100, 200 videos, you're giving more and more power to your channel, and you're giving more and more relevancy towards the specific videos that the algorithm finds relevant. I don't know if you guys understand this. I've tried to make it as simple as possible, because it is a really simple method that people don't understand, that YouTube comments do carry power, and Google, YouTube does consider them important. I've ranked videos just by using this method. So I would suggest, you know, see the first video of the YouTube SEO that we made, do what I said, come to this video, watch it again, do the annotations method, do the comment method, and you will get results. But you have to take action. You know, you don't, by just watching this video, you're not taking action. You're learning. After this video, go and try things out. Start from today. In 1 month, you'll have 10 videos ranking. You know, do it. And videos are the best method ever, because you can say what you want, send people to your links, and people will get to know you, trust you, and bond with you. Vasily, now I want to switch over, give it back to you. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I mean, the value is amazing. Not a lot of people know that stuff, and as you know, if you've been watching us till now, Jason is like a huge guru on when it comes to SEO. He's ranking many things. He's ranking very super hard words to rank. So
Freak.
he knows what he's doing.
He's an SEO freak.
Yeah, exactly. Every day he reads about SEO. So you should listen to him and try to follow what he's doing if you want to rank your stuff. And by the way, he didn't mention it, but this video will not be public for a lot, because it will be private only for our team and the guys here. So if you want to watch this, you better join our team, or whoever sent you here with his link, or go back and talk with him to get access to that stuff, because it will not be public. And also I want to say welcome to our another secret guest, Juve, a guy from Mexico.
Juve, I didn't see you here.
That he's living in
Hey,
the
how are you
States.
guys doing?
We're really good. Is it cold out there? I see you wearing a jacket.
Yeah, it is cold still. It's about 0 degrees Celsius. So yeah, it's cold.
Oh my God.
How can you do this from Mexico to?
I know. That's what I keep asking myself every day. But hey, my family's here, and it's kind of hard to move my family right now. So at one point, we want to go to California, anyways.
So thank you for joining us. What you have for us? How was your week? What you have for us?
I've been creating content and creating posts. I started, you know, I'm pretty new to Empower Network, but I have a lot of experience in the past. I started reviewing the 10K, something like that program on Big Idea Mastermind. So I'm on the 3rd day and taking action. I'm just taking action, and the more action you take, the better you feel, and the more people listen to you. And one of the things about the first days is that you are what you think about. So if you think that you're not worth it, then you're not worth it. If you think about that you can make it, then you will be making it. But you have to be very careful with your thoughts.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's very true. And for the viewers that don't know this, when you get Big Idea Mastermind that you get from all these people here as a bonus, extra, for free, when you join their team, the people that send you here, when you get Big Idea Mastermind at platinum level, you get a full guide on how you can go in 30 days to 10K as an income, and you get each day specifically what you have to do and what you have to follow, the guidelines. But there's an income disclaimer there. You have to work to do this happen. No one can promise you any results. If you don't work, you will make zero. If you work, you can make even more than the money we are making. So I want to pass to Nick because he has something amazing that we kept this for the finale. Because as you know also, Juve and the other guys here, there is a huge buzz going around the last 10 days about internet traffic formula, and everyone wants to know about it and what it has inside and what it includes and how they can tell their business and what they can do with this, how they can make money and all that stuff. And you know, Vic created this product, and as you know, when Vic creates something, it's like a huge success to anyone. So Nick will describe you exactly, and you can follow what he says, and you can understand why, if you need this, how you can make money with this, and how you can implement all that stuff in your business. But before I give the word to Nick, I want to ask you to talk with the guy that sent you here, or click the button under this video and join whoever sent you here, because the value we're giving you is amazing. And we are here to help you follow your steps, do your dreams. We are here to help you, and we can do this together. As we are doing this, people from Greece are doing this. Juve from Mexico can do this in Spanish. Anyone can do this. No one can have an excuse, and I don't accept any excuses. So go ahead, click the button under this video right now, pay the $25, and let's do this. Nick, you're on.
It's my turn again. By the way, hello, Juve. It's the first time I meet you.
Hey, how are you doing? Very nice to meet you.
You're from Spain, right?
No, I live in the USA, but I am from Mexico.
So
or
you
Mexico.
live in the USA. Mexico.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we are used to say we used to call it as a Mexico here in Greece.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, something that I'd like to add. I mean, if for your team, you guys, do get yourself to the platinum level, because the information that you have there, it's amazing. It's pure gold, and just go for it. Not just pay the $25, but go get yourself to the platinum level. And that's all I wanted to say. Go ahead, take it away. I am just going to be quiet now.
Okay, I want to add something on what Juve said already. In my opinion, always, the most powerful combination for whoever is seeking about success online, this is my personal opinion, will be the access on Viral Blogging Academy, 15K formula, and ITF, Internet Traffic Formula. The reason is simple, but before I start explaining about the features of the Internet Traffic Formula, which is something I hate to do, I will walk you through my experience on some golden nuggets which has to do with sales. Sorry for my grammar, I do my best, my friends. So, a sale starts by the time we pass a client's door. Okay, the first impression is always really important on what will come after you pass the client's door. The client will watch you, will stare at you, and if he doesn't like your appearance, he won't listen he won't listen carefully on what you are about to say. The second thing you need to do after you will start having a conversation with a client, with a future client of yours, has to do with unlocking his main struggles, his core desires, what this person needs. There's a reason I'm walking you through this path. To do so, to unlock someone's core desires, the only thing you don't need to talk about is features. You are not there to talk about features. Everyone out there is talking about features all the time. This is a wonderful product. This is a product that will rock you. This is a product diamond. This is. What's this product for the person you are approaching? That's the right question here. And if you don't manage to unlock your market, because everyone here is promoting his stuff on a different market. Personally, I'm talking to people who have a relation with salesmen, with sales, I'm sorry. I'm talking to people who are starting from scratch, as long as I started from scratch myself. And the reason I'm making it so far is because I know what's important. And I try to apply the same stuff here online. And for that reason, I might be the first person who bought Internet Traffic Formula. There's a possibility for that because I know how to manage to be first on such cases. Returning now to sales, as I told you already, you need to unlock your client's core desires. What is a core desire? You might have heard many people talking about core desire, but everyone out there is living a mainstream life, a routine, a daily life, right? The person you are talking to, in most of the cases, is really unable to locate, to spot his own core desires. So, the first thing you need to master if you are seeking results online is to be able to spot and unlock your target market's core desires. What these people need, not what they think they need. Are you following me on that? Is it okay? Okay,
Yeah,
as I can see, Panos is following, so I will continue. By the time you unlock their core desires... Sorry, Jason?
Everybody's following.
Okay, I continue then. By the time you unlock your prospects, your target market's core desires, you will be able to talk with them on another level. And that has a really big importance right here. You need to do that because by the time you do that, you will make yourself something different in your prospect's eyes. Everyone out there is talking about features, right? What's our main goal if we want results online? We want to be different. Many people are trying to be different by doing the same thing. Most of the people out there are trying to do something different by doing exactly the same thing like others do. Let me give you an example on that, and you are able to borrow that example and model it for you also. Before Internet Traffic Formula was even announced that it will be released, I start making some videos. I start making publishing some content on the web, and my approach in first place was to describe what this product will offer, especially on small business owners. Why I did such a thing? Because the less of the people out there are focusing on small business owners. They're all focusing on make money online, etc. I don't want to be part of the mass. So by the time I saw my content being part of the mass, I changed immediately my approach. My approach went on the completely opposite direction than all my competitors went. I don't know if my grammar is so awful. I hope I won't damage your ears. Λοιπόν, well, what I did. Internet Traffic Formula, instead of being just a wonderful product, and I will tell you why it is a wonderful product, it is also a really big opportunity for someone who wants to make money online. But instead of focusing just to say that the product and what it will teach you will help you make money online, there's also an opportunity for someone who is not interested about applying what he will learn inside the internet traffic formula. And for that reason, I made a simple video talking about a simple goal which is able anyone out there to go after, and it has to do with 20 sales. That approach had to do with the opportunity a person with less knowledge about working online has to go out there on the market with an answer in his hands and sell this product to people which are interested on getting these answers on their hands. You don't need to work only online to make results. And this is something that I have only heard it up to today by Vic. And that's a main reason that Vic has that value in my eyes, because he's not only focusing on teaching people everything that has to do with online advertisement, but he's mentioning also that offline activity can have such big results as an online marketer would have. What's my point now? A person who is starting from scratch, he could be able to go after 20 sales, right? 20 sales equals $10,000, if I'm not wrong. Well, if I need to put here a disclaimer, results are not typical, but it is a specific goal.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not talking about something that I do. I'm talking about a scenario, and if you end up with 20 sales, what you are able to go after if you take action and choose to go after this simple goal. So, by making yourself different, you are able to go after results out there and outsmart your competition. I was able to do such a thing, and thank God, shorteners, URL shorteners showed me that I was able to convert nearly with the default landing page nearly at 20%. 20%, yes, nearly 20%. When most of the people 15 and 20, somewhere
around there.
It's around there, the default landing page. Let's analyze now what internet traffic formula is up to this point. Internet traffic formula, as a salesman will do by passing his future customer door, is teaching you how you need to approach your market in an elegant with an help me on that, I'm missing the word.
With a more consistent approach, or more serious approach.
Let me find the right word here, because words are always having a meaning.
Guys, if you're watching this, 6 people with English as a second language can do this.
No, it's not only.
Just going whatever whoever told you to come
here.
It
has not to do only with my second language. That's something I'm trying to focus on, especially even when I use Greek, because
Nick, Vasilis is saying this because many people find it as an excuse that, oh, I don't know, I can't read English, or I can't watch a video in English. He's giving you as an example, all of us, that English is not our first language.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. You are able to communicate.
We agree, exactly.
Even if you are not able to communicate live through a Hangout, you are able to model your work, shoot a video, edit that video in a specific way, and end up with a watchable result. That's possible. That's exactly what I do, personally. This is exactly what I do. I'm not so fluent as I am in Greek when I'm speaking in English, but I'm trying to focus on the solution always. I wanted to have English content, and for that reason, I was focusing on finding a solution on that so I can be able to communicate with you. Now, back to our point. You need to have prestige. That's the right word. You need to approach your market with prestige. Does that make sense? Why prestige? Because by the first time, the first impression your landing page will make to your prospect eyes will earn what we say. Πες τώρα, Βασίλη, εντυπώσεις.
You see, he's also speaking in Greece, if you don't understand. So
Yeah,
what he means is...
I'm asking for some help here.
It's awesome.
Yeah, he wants to...
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's funny how you're talking about all this approach your market with prestige. And give me just a second. My daughter is talking, and I don't want that audio. Give me just.
That's okay. We love kids.
What Nick is trying to tell you is that when you
apologize about that.
Yeah.
So I was reading a book by Frank Kern about the same subject, that you need to approach you need to pre-frame your audience, and it has to see a lot with what you were saying about approaching your audience with prestige. You want to pre-frame them, and therefore whenever you get to speak, there will be less resistance. I don't know if that makes sense. Did that help you a little bit getting your train of thought again?
What you say is right, is accurate. You need to gain the
first appearance must be very good. You have to gain all the good thinking about yourself.
You need to establish the posture you want to have.
I think, Nick, you're trying to say that you want to create the first impression, right?
That's right. That's exactly what I'm trying to say right here. By the time you are able to establish such an impression, and when your prospect will read what you have to say to him through the words you are using on a landing page, you are able to communicate in a level with him if you know what to do and what you are after, which way will hit his core desires. You are carrying a simple answer in your hands, but that answer is really important for that person. By the time you will be able to communicate with this person and focus on explaining to this person that you are holding the exact answer that he is seeking for this for this topic on the web, he will endorse and he will opt in. That's the first part. There is a big part of psychology behind all this mechanism, and you need to learn more about it. It's not only the appearance. The appearance is the first impression. By the time the impression passes, you need to be able to communicate with your desired market, your target market. If you are unable to do so, you are not able to convert people who are ending up to your landing page and become your leads. You are not able to bridge their interest with your content, and that's really important, because by the time you are not able to do what I've already told you, you are not relevant for them. So you can't sell anything to them. And by the time you need something unique on the web with your personal ID attached, if you want always success, you need to master that routine. How we make a landing page, a squeeze page, call it whatever you like, what I need to write about, how should this landing page look like, etc. That's the first part. Internet traffic formula is separated in 3 different parts. The first part, I'm sorry, is what I've already told you. It's the whole philosophy behind the approach up to the conversion, up to the point in which your prospect will endorse and become a lead in your hands, and become a member of your list, if you want me to put it that way. Now, to have prospects ending up to our squeeze page, to our landing page, we need to master also traffic generation. We need to send traffic on that landing page, but we don't need what we call cold traffic, because we need to focus, we need to be laser targeted on the market we are building our message to communicate with. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We are building a message to communicate with a specific market, and for that reason, mastering traffic generation is really important, because we need to know how to drive traffic to that landing page, and that traffic, we need it to be relevant. We need it to be the target group which will convert while he will face our message. That's the second part of internet traffic formula. And that's the most important part. And this part, as Vic has promised us, will be analyzed methodically. Internet traffic formula has a philosophy based on what Vic have said up to this point. It will be like nearly a personal coaching system. He will make this product separated. He will teach this product separated for the following 8 weeks. Everyone who joins Internet Traffic Formula will be able to go through 2 modules per week, and right after the 3 days, the first 3 days will pass, there will be a live webinar where Vic will answer to any kind of questions people inside the Internet Traffic Formula will have for those 2 modules. So they will be able to master these modules, these ways to generate traffic, and be able to do what I've told you already. That's really important. The third part now of Internet Traffic Formula has to do with sales. Unfortunately, even if we get a lead in our list, if we get a subscriber, if we get a member in our list, if we are not able to make this person buy, we are not making money. Is that making sense? If we are, yes. if we are unable from that point on to make this person understand why he wants to endorse and buy what we offer to him, why this product is really an answer for him, why he should pull out his credit card and buy that product, we won't make any kind of money. If you navigate yourself around the web, you will notice that many sites out there struggle on that point. Personally, I'm a member for to plenty of lists, and what I'm trying to understand is the way these people are communicating with their list, because I'm trying to brainstorm and get as much ideas as possible so I can model my personal work. But what I realize is that all of them are using the exact method. They are practically pitching, or they are using a method like Hangouts, for example, but they do it in a mainstream way. And at the same time, they are missing what's important for someone if he is about to evaluate his time and sit here for 2 hours or 1 hour, it depends, and watch a Hangout. A person who will give 1 or 2 hours from his life to watch a Hangout, he wants to take value. He wants to take answers. He wants to be able through this Hangout to understand what he is missing, why he needs to take action. We are not here to pitch people. We are here to help
Educate.
them. We are here not only to educate, we are here to help them understand what they need to do the next step. Many people are finding impossible to understand why they need to make the next step. When you are inside the comfort zone, everything seems to be wonderful. You think that you are invisible, but that's a fake situation, isn't it? All of us in this panel know it already, because if we didn't, we wouldn't be here talking to you about the opportunity you can go after and set freedom as a standard in your life, and not only make money, because we all want to make money. We are all living in a society based on money. We all want money. Personally, I need or I want money for another reason than Juven might need to end up with money or wants money for. Isn't it right, Juve? What I didn't say to my story earlier is that I was forced to keep my last job because I wanted to help situations like keeping alive 2 houses. Not only mine, but a second house also. Bill is familiar with that story. I was forced to do so, and because I was forced to do so, I was missing why I should have taken action even earlier than I did. Make sense? If I was finding myself ending up to such hangout without any mean for myself, I wouldn't be here right here today to talk with you or try to do so. Internet traffic formula is a complete guide, is a complete procedure guide based on a specific philosophy. We approach people, we must know how to drive people to our landing page, to our capture mechanism, and right after we manage to convert them into leads or members of our lists, we need to learn how to make the sale. And if you want to make the sale, the first thing you need to do, my friends, is to forget about money. If you are after the money, you will never make money. That's my personal suggestion to you. Forget about money. Because money is coming out of people's pockets, and where you need to focus on is people. Their needs, their desires, be useful, and evaluate their time to your own benefit, because if they find you useful, you will manage to make money without not only asking about money, because practically you will worth making money. You offer, and in return people are showing their gratitude by giving you their money, endorsing to your suggestions. Make sense?
It does.
Yes, it does.
So, Internet Traffic Formula is a must training course for a small business owner if he wants to realize why he struggles by the time he's probably watching this hangout. If you are an affiliate marketer with a high level of selfishness, should I say here, because when you are for a long out there on the market, we all tend to be selfish, and for that reason we struggle, because we can't watch anything over our nose, as we say here in Greece, and we are missing the opportunity to get an insight to someone's method who is making by the time a really big amount of money. I won't mention the amount of money because I hate disclaimers. I want to be real. What I'm talking here is something which is at least possible for anyone, and disclaimers are not so funny. I don't like them. So just set your own goal, my friends. Go after that goal, and let Internet Traffic Formula be your missing answer on how you can get this part, this mechanism, complete, applied to your own business, and get started having the right approach, getting the right traffic. You want to end up to your offer, to your product, to your business, etc. And by the time you do, you need to understand how to make sales. Everything around us is based on sales. We are selling ourselves by the time we are born. You are approaching a girl out there, you want to end up with a girlfriend, and you are selling yourself. Just try to spot the difference on your approach, on your online approach, and the approach you will have to a girlfriend you will try to conquer. When you try to conquer a girl, you are trying to be interesting to her, aren't you? Why you make this game so difficult, so complex to your mind by trying to be a poker face online? Just be yourself, build the personality you need to have so you can magnetize persons you need to work with, and by the time you will do, if you know how to work, like Internet Traffic Formula aims to help you understand and model your work, then you will make money, my friends. It is that simple. It is really simple. Making money is just an idea. Personally, Vasilis know it really good. Just tell me how you want me to make money. I will do it. Because if I start doing something, I will do it having my focus where I want to end up. If you tell me make money by selling this thing, I will do it. Because I first invest on learning which are my options to do that. Which are my options? How should I make it identical if I want to end up selling that thing right here? It's not advertisement, as you can see.
I'm going
If
to
you are not,
report you to FCC.
if you are not able to model, to come up with a strategy, to come up with the knowledge you need to model your work, to know what you are after, to set specific goals, and if you don't have the knowledge, you are unable to set specific goals, there you are shooting in the dark. You have no possibility to end up having results. And if you are finding what I say through this hangout being a description of yourself, then you know why you are struggling so far and why you are not making money. Because I also started from scratch. I had no one to guarantee to me that what I will start here online will be successful. My only guarantee is the person you are watching on your screens right now. I guarantee to myself that I will succeed on whatever I want to do. And the first thing I told you to do is to invest on getting answers, because you need answers if you want to end up successful. This is exactly what I did. By the time I did join Empower Network, for example, I did end up to 15K formula. That's the fourth product in a row on inside Empower Network. If you are not inside Empower Network, I'm also owner of any other kind of product inside this project, this platform. Every single product I bought cost me an amount of money. By the time we speak, starting from scratch, especially the last 3 months, because I nailed it, because I lost my job, I gave up, but practically got fired from my job because of the situation here in Greece. I nailed it, and every product I bought inside Empower Network helped me end up with a success in a small scale, because now I am at the point where I need to scale up. And that's exactly what Internet Traffic Formula will help me do. Because by the time we speak, I was training myself to see what works and what not, so I can end up with an idea online and be able to make results. By the time we speak, internet traffic formula is a gift for me because it's the right product, it's the right answer I need to scale up my work. And as long as the months will go over and we will have also the chance to talk about it again, you will realize that during the next months, personally, I will do it. Because I know I will do it. Because this is my main focus. Because I will do whatever it takes to end up having my life back. Make sense? I haven't a life for the last 7 years of my life, and I was making money, but I haven't a life. I haven't a life. Vasilis can recall to his mind many times. I was visiting him at his home here in Greece before he leaves for Thailand, and I was always anxious. By that time, I was making a serious amount of money on a monthly basis, but I was unable to have fun. I was unable to have a life. That's a core desire. That's one of the main reasons which made me end up taking action. And if you are afraid about taking action, my friends, if you think that you have a story, a special story, believe me, all the panel right here, with an exception of Huve, because of living in Greece during these times, during the last years, we have several stories to share with you. And by saying that, I'm trying to say to you that if you are focusing on what you are struggling with, you won't ever be able to do anything in your life. You won't solve any kind of problem by focusing on the problem. Focus on the solution. The problem will always be there, and if it is not the specific problem you are facing by the time you're watching this hangout, then it will be another problem. Problems are dynamically popping up anytime.
And Nick, I want to add also that many people, they don't understand that people who are making money, many times they have more problems and more important problems than people who are not making money or they're average. Because when you're making money, you have a different life, you have different problems, you have different situations to go through, and many people don't understand it.
There's a reason for that, Bill. There's a reason for that. The main reason is because if you are struggling hard, then life forces you to take action. If you are smart enough, you are taking action in time because before life forced you to take action. That's the main difference here. If you are struggling hard, you are forced to take action because you have no other way out. If you are smart enough, you are taking action in time and you are helping yourself because you might have some funds, invest them. In the opposite situation, if you are struggling hard, you think that nothing is possible out there. And as you can see here, mindset is another fact, another reason for people to end up successful or end up unsuccessful. Because mindset has to do with the way we think. During what I've said up to this point, I'm trying to make you understand that focusing on the solution is really important. Is your way out through any situation. That's a mindset. All people around me here in Greece are focusing on the problem. Wow, we are in a problem, we are dying. All the media are forcing people to think that way because by thinking that way, they are able to control them and navigate them to end up taking decisions they want to take, but people think they are taking them with a free will. Is what I said already by the time I put it making sense? I don't know if my grammar helps here.
But he
It
wants to
does.
say that, yeah, when people are watching the media and all the problems out there, and you know you get your mind bombarded every day with accidents, big earthquakes, killings, serial killers, and all that stuff. You're only focusing on the problem, and you're not focusing on the solution that would be your own independent financially freedom and all that stuff. And Nick is giving tremendous value and really many golden nuggets right here, and I want to congratulate him. Nick, I don't know if you want to add something else, because I want to also give the speech to Huve to tell us a little bit about his
Of
stuff.
course, and sorry, Huve, for being alone in this conversation. It is a conversation with myself. Practically, that's another practice many people don't know how to do. By the time I'm speaking to you, if you have noticed, I am not watching the camera all the time. There's a reason for doing so. By watching myself speaking about some things, I'm trying to spot my emotions while I'm talking about some things, because I'm trying to read myself. Because by reading myself, I'm able to understand how I work. And if I want to manipulate myself and navigate myself where I want him to end up, I need to know myself. So start by analyzing yourself, your idol in the mirror, and you will come up with plenty of answers, such as internet traffic formula always, because by the time you will be able to know yourself, to have a strong relationship with who you are at the moment and take action, start going after what you deserve to have in this life, because we always live once. As you can see on the board, we only live once. Who is out there to ensure you that you will live forever? I'm saying here that I will live forever, but I'm aiming to live forever through the value I want to provide to people out there who are blind at the moment and not able to understand that the game during these years is played on another level. And especially a business which has not a strong online presence like internet traffic formula is aiming to help them do. This business is unable to work against its competition and end up having results. So don't focus that you are struggling with something. Focus on the reason you are struggling and try to invest on your answers. Make sense?
Yeah, Nick is giving many golden nuggets here, many golden nuggets from Nick. And I just want to add that before I give the speech to Huve, I want to add that Nick, I know him, we've been very close friends about 10 years, I think now. So the last 3 years, he wasn't the same person. I mean, you can relate with him if you thinking about a guy that he had to answer the phone 24 hours every day, and people mad and crazy were calling him, people that they're not educated. I mean, they haven't even finished the second or third grade, and they were calling him, a college guy, to answer his problems, their situations, their family problems, and he had to answer to all that stuff and be polite and be good, because if he even made a mistake to talk, you know, like anxious or to talk back, he would lose his job. So I was watching him and I couldn't understand how is he doing this? How on earth can he do this? Because in my mind, I couldn't even understand how to live in a box, but he was forced to do this. And think about it, when someone forces you to live in a box, it's even worse than you choosing by yourself to live in a box. Because in the first part you have ignorance, you choose to live in a box and you don't care about the other things. But in the second option, you know what's going out there, and you're forced to live in the box because the situations put you there. So think of this, and Huve, let us know your thing.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, interesting conversation right here. I congratulate you, Nikos, Jason. I really got a lot of value out of your conversation, and thank you guys for letting me be here. You know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I came in here as a guest. I didn't think I was gonna be speaking, but is there a certain subject that you would like me to talk about? Because I could expand on Nico's subjects, but I don't know. You guys let me know what's going on. What's on your
Uh,
mind?
we don't have something specific. I just wanted to introduce you, and you can go for 10 minutes because we want to wrap up. You
Mm-hmm.
can tell
Okay.
what you're doing.
Okay. Well, what I'm doing nowadays, and I'm going to repeat what I said before. I recently started with Empower Network, maybe about a month ago or so. I've been getting familiar with the platform, and I am loving it. About a year and a half ago, or yeah, something like that, I saw Nick on the internet, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, this is another guy. He actually got my attention, but I was focused on other things. And then about a month and a half ago, I went to Hush Hush and I met Vasilis, and we had a tremendous time. It was awesome. And now what I'm doing is I'm creating content in my blog. I am doing hangouts by myself, talking about different subjects, things that I believe that will be helpful for people that are just starting in the business or just in life. Um, and I'm doing PPC with Facebook. And I recently acquired an internet traffic formula, so I'm reviewing it. Actually, I haven't had the time to actually review it, but I know from the content, from the titles of the contents, I know that this is a very, very valuable product because I wish I had something like this 6 years ago when I was recently starting. Everything is right here, and I actually 6 years ago I did see something similar, but it was out of my reach economically, and it was like two, three, $5,000. At the time, I couldn't pay for it, but internet traffic formula, guys, it's cheap. It's it gives you tremendous value. That's all I can tell about it, and just go ahead and get it. And I'm saying this because I know there will be a lot of people from your team watching this hangout, and go ahead and acquire it. Go ahead and start with Empowered Network. Go ahead and work on yourself first, and then work in helping others, and then you will get whatever you want. Talking about what Nico said, don't focus on the problem. Focus on the solution, and then you will get whatever you want.
Exactly.
Any questions
Exactly.
about that? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, you're straight to the point. I think in this hangout we covered the most value we've given ever. I mean, we've been around 1 hour and 40 minutes, and I wanted to also make a joke that we were making with Jason, because many people they're speaking about 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, and all that stuff, and there's an income disclaimer always that results are not typical. But we were making a fun with Jason because, in Thailand the currency is kind of different, and here if you make like $25,000 per month, you can say that you're a six-figure earner per month, because in their local currency this is more than
No,
one
no,
million
that's
of their local
seven figure.
currency.
Seven figure.
Yeah, so we can when we reach this point, we can say that we are seven-figure earners per month, and no one will know about it. So that was really good. And I don't know if you guys have to add something else. I want to give the speech to Nick so he can close today. If you want to add something right now, it's the time. Or else I will give the speech to Nick so he can close. Thank you, Huve, for coming and joining us once again. I'm really honored to have you here.
Oh, the pleasure is mine.
Also, the guys, they're usual. Then you all people know them. Nick, you go ahead and close it. Thank you all for coming and just
Okay,
watching us.
that's a really big honor for me.
Thank you.
It's my first time to this hangout, and I will close this dialogue here, this hangout. That's a really big honor for me because I will fade out, but by fading out, there's something really important I want you to understand. If you thought that this hangout provided a little value to you, take it as a trial, because in our teams we work and we try to help people realize how to make this game work for them. And yes, my friends, that's only a game. Internet marketing and our online activity is exactly a game. And if you want me to put it that way, it's like an RPG game. You start zero level, you level up, you are making skills, and by the time you are making skills, you are ending up with skills, you are able to do even more, even more, even more. And that's the main reason why someone needs not to give up by the time he will take action and start doing what we are suggesting you to do. You are not forced to do something like we do here, but we are showing you the way how you can end up with the freedom you deserve and fulfill your needs. That's the main reason we are all after money. And by closing, I want you to keep in mind that I don't know, Vasilis, am I allowed to talk to people that are interested to join right now to Internet Traffic Formula?
Because every person here has his own affiliate ID. So if you've sent people here, you've sent them with your ID.
It's okay. It's okay. That's the reason I asked before that. But
we don't want to tell about some link because everyone here sends with his own link.
So to the point, if you are watching the person who did invite you right here, then you have an answer right here. It is called Internet Traffic Formula. What Vic has promised to provide us value through this product is at least awesome, my friends. So stop thinking and take action. Grab your copy, pull out your credit card, buy into this product. Okay, get your answers, model your work, and believe me, if you manage to make even double from what you did invest, you are already earning money. Make sense? I did buy the Internet Traffic Formula, and a single minute right after I did buy Internet Traffic Formula, I was even. By the time we speak, I have earned multiple income from this product. Make sense? Things are really simple. All you need to learn how to do is how this game is played. Okay, and with that being said, I don't know if there's a person, anyone else right here who wants to add something, because I have some lessons to do. I want to improve myself, and I will go right ahead to end up my courses inside Internet Traffic Formula. I'm speaking the truth right here, because there are many landing pages I need to tweak. There are many things I did wrong up to this point. And there's a reason why I couldn't explode my work online, even by having results so far with my own experience. Make sense? Bill, to you. Bye-bye from my friends.
Folks, thank you very much for joining us.
Bye, bro.
And I'm really honored. You know, I really love to have you all here with us. And with that being said, we want to say good night to you. And go ahead, click the button under this video and join the guy that sent you here, and be sure that you're going to get tremendous value and a lot of help so you can achieve your dreams. Good night from Phuket.
Good night.
Night, guys.
Okay, guys. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, my friends.